The best fight of the night, hands down. Robert Whittaker versus Dricus Du Plessis, because whoever wins, it really doesn't matter. We keep the division moving, and that's important. But let's get to the breakdown, aka prediction, right now. In the middleweight division at UFC 290, you got two top middleweights and Robert Whittaker coming in at 25-6, taking on Dricus Du Plessis, who comes in at 19-2. These guys stack up well. Du Plessis 1 inch taller at 6'1". He's not even 30 years old yet. He's got a 2-inch reach advantage. He's a switch stance fighter. Whittaker stands right-handed. When it comes to activity, Du Plessis, we know, can take a punch and then can deliver, especially as the fight goes on. He lands 6.7 significant strikes per minute to Robert Whittaker's 4.5. Considerable advantage. He also lands more takedowns, 2.8 over the course of 3 rounds. That's basically 1 every round. Now, Whittaker, coming off the win over Vettori, lost to Adesanya, but before that, beat Kelvin Gastelum, beat Jared Cannonier, beat Darren Till. Almost always, when he wins, it's by decision. And what we know from Du Plessis is he gets stronger throughout the fight, but it's not a 5-rounder, right? It's a 3-rounder. So he's going to have to start getting off early in the 2nd round if he wants to win this fight. He's got a 50% takedown defense. That's a problem, but not against Robert Whittaker, who wants to stand and strike. Now, he did beat Derek Brunson by KO, Darren Till by submission, Brad Tavares decision, Trevin Giles KO. What you like to see in all those is he's winning in a variety of different ways, like against Darren Till, landing 6 takedowns, just controlling him. Against Derek Brunson, outstriking him, right? It led to the KO in the 2nd round. If I remember correctly, the 1st round didn't go quite his way, but he still found a way to win. So he's a legitimate fighter, a tough fighter. I don't know if he's on the level of Israel Adesanya, but he might be on the level of Robert Whittaker. You know, I want to go against Dricus Du Plessis, but I can't here. It's just something, you know, on one end, I'm thinking Robert Whittaker, even though he's down in all the categories, takedowns, significant strikes per minute when compared to Du Plessis. So normally I'm going to say Du Plessis is going to win, which is what I'm saying. But I still think Robert Whittaker is the veteran in this situation. So sometimes I lean towards the veteran. And I very well could be wrong here, but something tells me Dricus Du Plessis is going to win this fight. And it may not even go his way early on. As I said earlier, like in the 1st round, it may not go his way. But he will find a way to come through in the 2nd round. If it goes into the 3rd, maybe he's got to take it to a decision because you're dealing with a tough Robert Whittaker. But Du Plessis is going to edge out a victory here at worst, in my opinion, to move to 20-2, and that puts him in contention for the title. This fight goes down, middleweight division, UFC 290. Yeah, and the X factor is basically the will to win. It seems like every fight, Du Plessis is on the verge of collapse in terms of losing a fight at the end of round 1, but then finds a way to win. And when you're doing the prediction, it's like, okay, Whittaker's better fighter, but Du Plessis finds a way to win. So what do? It's like when you got a football team where it's like a football game where same thing, one team is just flat out better, but the other team, you know, they might be like 10-5, but when you look at the points, they're giving up more points than they're scoring, but they still are 10-5. They're finding a way to win at the end, and that's what Dricus does, man. He finds a way to win. He finds a way to win, and therefore we like him to pull this thing out.
He's gonna fight, wait, he's gonna fight, wait, hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fight of call, UFC at its height, yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might, saying step up, wanna fight, hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded. Wake up, hey, where you at? Hey, got hit in the head with a baseball bat.